video, we will talk about metacognition. Metacognition is the ability to thinking about thinking. It means being aware how we learn, knowing which strategies works best for, and being able to plan, monitor, or evaluate your learning process. And there are three main parts of metacognition. There's planning, monitoring, and regulating. Planning is to think about how we'll approach task or solve a problem. And next one is monitoring. Monitoring is checking your understanding while you are doing a task. And the next one is regulating. Regulating, making change or decision based on what you've noticed during the task. This video, we will talk about the components of metacognition. Metacognition is made up of three core components that was called metacognitive knowledge and metacognitive regulation, and the last one is metacognitive experience. And now we'll talk about first metacognitive knowledge. This is what you know about self-learner, understanding your strength and weaknesses. For example, I learn better by seeing diagrams, by listening to a task. And the next one is metacognitive regulation. This is how the active message thinking learning, just like planning, monitoring, evaluating. Planning is a setting of goals, selecting strategies before the task. For example, I read the top chapter first, then I take note using the concepts of math. And next one is monitoring, checking projects and process understanding during the task. For example, I am actually understanding why I am reading right now. And the last one is evaluating, reflecting after the task, judge effectively. The example is that study method didn't work, so I'll try a different one the next time. So nag-study siya pero wala siya nagkuan kanang nagsolo ra siya ba. Anya next strategy niya kay magkuan siya into groupings para next time basin effective day. Try strategies. And the next part, we will talk about metacognitive regulation and control. Metacognitive regulation and control refers to a mental process we use to plan, monitor, and evaluate our thinking and learning. The first stage is planning, where learners set goals, choose strategies, and organize time. And the next is monitoring. Monitoring which involves checking progress and understanding while performing the task. Final is evaluating. Evaluating means reviewing your result, assessing what works, consider what you can improve for further learning. Example, I imagine a student preparing for a science exam and I am planning to pace. They decide to review notes and use flashcards for 1 hour. And each day I leading up to the test while I'm studying. Then I engage in monitoring by asking themselves, do I really understand the photosynthesis? When they notice confusions, they revise the textbook, watch the video. And the next is metacognitive teaching strategies. Metacognitive teaching strategies are method teaching used to help students become more aware of their own thinking and learn how to plan, monitor, evaluate their learning process. And first is think aloud. Think aloud is a teacher model their thinking process out loud when solving problem or reading. Example, I don't understand this word. Let me look at the sentence again to guess the meaning. The purpose is let the student understand how to monitor their own thinking. And the next is self-questioning. Self-questioning, this is what teaching the student to ask themselves questions before, during, and after the task. For example, before, what I do, I really know about this topic. During, I understand this, or after, what did I learn? What can I improve? The purpose is to encourage active reflection and monitoring. And the third one is learning journals, reflections, logs. This is students writing about their learning process, challenge, and strategy. Using strategies, use purpose to build the self-awareness, help the student to evaluate what works best for them. And the fourth one is setting or planning activities. This is what is the student is set specific learning goals and make actions plans. For example, I will finish and reading the chapter by tonight and review the notes tomorrow. The purpose of this is to support the intentional focus of learning. And the fifth one is peer teaching and discussions. This is so the student explain the concept of each other and work in group. The purpose of this is to explaining to others, clarifies their own thinking and reprove gaps in our understanding. And the last one is strategy of instruction. This is the student how we use specific learning strategies, summarize, mapping, note taking, and when then applying them. The purpose is to build toolkit or cognitive strategies when they use each one. And the last is self-error analysis. Error analysis. This is the student review their work, identify the mistake, understand why they happen. The purpose of this is to encourage the student to evaluate to revise something of learning strategies. Thank you.